fresh off a startling 51-7 victory, oh my, over the Los Angeles Rams. It's a pleasure to welcome one of the great quarterbacks, Joe Theismann. Joe. How you doing?
I'm fine, but I've got to come back to Giant Stadium and play football next year, so don't say things like that.
Now, let me ask you about the Rams. What is the deal? 51-7.
We got lucky.
No. Now, are you in a situation like that? Are you worried about running up the score? Did anybody come to you and say, look, it's 40-7. We don't need another 11 points, or it's 30-7. We don't need to go 21 more points. Or?
No, not really. I'll tell you why. We had an experience in the opening game of the season against the Dallas Cowboys when the score was 23-3 at halftime. We wound up losing that football game 31-30.
Yeah.
So we feel right now that no football game is beyond reach, unless, of course, you get to 44-7 with 4 minutes to go. Then you feel pretty comfortable.
44-7 with 4 to go?
Actually, it was 44-7 at the end of the third quarter. So we really had things going on. I mean, that's an understatement, but we had things going our way pretty much.
I guess you did. But, now, is it Sunday or Saturday you're playing?
Sunday we play.
Sunday you're playing
right.
the 49ers.
We play the 49ers, yeah.
Now
you can leave.
Why, Joe, why aren't you somewhere practicing or studying films or...
Well, I am. I hope to get into television when I'm finished, but I thought I'd get a little jump on it.
Well, not here.
No. Sorry.
If you want to get into television, you'll have to go somewhere else.
This is our day off.
You get a day off. Sure.
We do get a day off. Our normal work week really starts Sunday we play.
Yeah.
Monday we go through the films and have a light workout. Tuesday is our day off. And then really our hard preparation starts Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then tapers off towards the end of the week, and then Sunday it's showtime.
Now, are you thinking, I know all football players say, no, we take one game at a time, but should you defeat the 49ers, there's a good chance that you're in the Super Bowl against the Los Angeles Raiders, excuse me.
Well, Los Angeles has to get by Seattle, first of all, and they've already lost to them twice. Of the 4 or 5 losses that Los Angeles had this year, the Raiders, 2 of them have been to Seattle. 1 to the Redskins. Yeah. And we really can't afford to look past the 49ers.
Yeah, I know, but forget all of that.
No,
wait a minute.
Serious.
No. But wouldn't you like to meet Mr. Plunkett in the Rose Bowl?
I really, in all honesty, I really don't care who is in the Super Bowl. I want to be lined up on one side of the sidelines, and I don't care who's on the other side. I really don't.
But don't you feel just a little bit of...
No, I know what you're going to say. No. Even though he did win the Heisman Trophy, I don't forget, I don't remember things like that. I've put that away in my mind, the fact that I finished second in 1971. I mean, I don't really dwell on things like that.
But seriously, did that bother you for a while?
Bothers me now. What do you mean for a while? It still bothers me a little bit.
Now,
I lost the Heisman Trophy. How do you like, nobody likes to be number 2. I mean, to walk up and say, congratulations, I'll try harder next time. When you're a senior in college, well, now they have 5-year programs. I guess you can be a senior a few times.
That's right.
But you never really get a second chance.
Yeah.
And it was something that, at the time you say the right things. Geez, it's so wonderful to be considered a part of 1 or 2 of the finest players in the baloney.
Yeah.
It breaks your heart.
Oh, yeah,
it really does. I mean, I congratulate Jim. I think it was deserving. He's a great quarterback, but I would have liked to have won.
But you guys have both had remarkable careers.
It's been interesting for both of us. Jim, of course, started in New England and had tough times, then went on and won a Super Bowl with the Raiders, and then lost his job, and now they're back on the road again. It's been back and forth. Mine, I started as a punt returner in the National Football League.
That's where I started.
Did really? See how we've gone?
Let's see. Who's the highest paid quarterback in professional football today?
Not me.
Yeah, I know. You're down there, aren't you?
Right now, I think it's, well, that's something we won't talk about.
How many years left do you have in your contract?
I have 2 remaining left on the present contract, but the one thing that Mr. Cook, our owner, has said is that he and I will sit down and discuss that at the end of the season. And that's really that all needs to be said. Now, I think John Elway and Dan Fouts right now are the 2 highest paid in the league.
Who do you
Around
think,
$1 million a year.
Who do you think is overpaid as a quarterback?
I don't think anybody's overpaid in football. I don't think anybody... No, I don't think anybody is overpaid in any business. It's tough. I think every business.
All right, let me
got
ask you a different way. Who's the best quarterback in the league? Is it you?
Excluding present company, or?
Yeah.
No, I don't. To say you're the best is something that I don't think I could say. It's nice to have people come up to you and say, statistically, you've accomplished a lot and you're the best, but that's not for me to evaluate. I think you have to take the position of quarterback and look at it in a lot of different ways. 2 main ways to look at it is, number 1, the group of guys that a quarterback plays with.
Okay,
The type of offense he's in, and also, and really also, the type of system that he plays in. Is it conducive to his style? Can he run? Can he throw? What happens? There's so many things that go into
But
it.
it's not broadcasting you're going into, though, is it? It's politics.
I don't know. No.
We got some more time coming up here, and I want to see if you can explain to us the play that Nebraska used last night in the Orange Bowl.
Oh, the guard around left?
Yeah. Can you show us that?
I think so.
Okay. Welcome back to the show. You know, Joe, in New York, that's a good way not to get the football back.
Geez.
You all right, Jack? Oh my gosh,
Cameraman. This is a dangerous business.
Yeah, it is. Now, Joe, let me ask you about. Did you see the Orange Bowl last night?
Yes, I did.
Now, would you have gone for the 2 points or just played for the tie in that situation?
Oh no, I think you'd have to go for 2.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. You know, you're fighting for your national championship life. You have to go for 2.
So it would have been. A tie won't get you the national championship.
A tie would have gotten them a national championship, but a tie would have gotten them a national championship under a lot of criticism.
Yeah.
Like you can recall the Notre Dame-Michigan State game back in 1966, I believe, when Notre Dame elected to go for a tie. I hate to bring that up, little personal feelings there, but they went for a tie and wound up being the national champions. It was a 10-10 tie, but there was a lot of controversy. I mean, Osborne was going to make sure nobody did it.
Joe, I have here a copy of the book Quarterbacking by Joe Theismann, introduction by Ara Parsegian. Techniques, tactics, and tips on how to play the most important position on the field, and there you are right there. All right, I'm going to give you a little quiz here, Joe.
Oh, jeez.
This is right out of your book here. What determines the amount of underwear worn in a game?
Weather.
That's right. The weather condition at the game time determines the amount of underwear worn. What do well-fitting pants do for a quarterback?
Get you underwear endorsements.
Yeah.
Actually, it makes the pads fit very snug and tight in your pants.
It adds protection to legs and hips, but also gives a neat appearance.
Close.
And Joe, what are the 2 types of hip pads used today?
Outside and inside.
Sorry. Well, we have a... No, I'm sorry, Joe. You don't win the car. You don't get the fryer pan. It's strap, on, and girdle types.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Quarterbacking with Joe Theismann. Now, you can explain to us. You can explain to us the play that Nebraska used last night to score the first touchdown. All right, come over here and. Yeah. Could I be the center in this?
Sure. Can I take this off?
Please do.
Thank you.
And who else do we need for this?
We need a right guard.
Paul, you want to be a right guard, or Bill?
You're almost as big as you're almost as big. Well, you're a little bit more like the guy who played right guard.
But how about me, though?
Well,
What would you say about that?
do you want to be a center?
I'm going to go where you take.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
How many downs are there in
In American
Canadian
football, there's 4. In Canadian
Canada, of
football,
course,
there's
there's
3. Right.
ahead.
You want to be the center?
I'd love to be
Very
the center.
integral position.
All right.
Okay. So we'll set the ball down now. Bill, why don't you play right guard? Paul, you play left guard. Okay. Now, what you're going to do, okay, is what happened on the play is. Now take this.
This is a trick play.
Take this professionally, okay? Take this professionally.
certainly will.
Bend over. Oh, wait, my ring may be a little uncomfortable, but.
Come on.
That has. Let me just set this over here. This has.
Foul, 15 yards.
Nobody's allowed to leave here.
Oh no, I wouldn't. This is New York.
Oh,
Joe. I
Put that on this hand, then, okay?
Paperweight that man
What
had
happened
there?
Yeah, it's.
All right, we got to get going here. I'm
okay,
sorry.
what it is now. What happens is the center brought the ball.
Whoa!
I think I've done this before. What's going to happen here? Bill, you take a little paw. You get down here. Okay, you're going to face this way. All right. Now, when I say hut. That means you bring the ball up,
I'll bring the
okay?
ball up,
Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to let the ball fall back to the ground.
Okay.
You're going to go forward, you're going to go forward, and you're just going to pick the ball up and go to the left.
Right.
And I'm going to go to the right.
Yeah, you'll roll this in to score.
But you'll pick the ball up on the way.
Watch out for the guy in the
Try
first row,
it.
Bill.
Ready? Hut! The ball goes back down, you go this way, and I fake like I have the ball. That was, I'm not a machine.
This guy has dropped 2 of them, hasn't he? Joe, nice to see you. Good luck next
you
week.
very
And
much.
be nice to see you in the Super Bowl again. Joe Theismann, we'll be right back. Joe. That's it, folks. We're out of time. My thanks to Pee Wee Herman tonight. Joe, good luck to you. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure meeting you. Nice having you here, sir.
We'll see you tomorrow night, folks.
Here, kid. Thanks, Joe! Here, kid. Thanks, Joe!